Hi, Ali.
Hi, Linda.
Thank you for doing this.
Well, thanks for inviting me. Welcome to my humble abode.
I know your humble abode very well, which is not so humble. And that fabric behind you on the
Yeah.
drape, I
Yes.
have obsessed over that fabric ever since this cover
Oh, thank you.
of your kitchen. I have obsessed. Jillian and I spend a lot of time looking at that fabric, deciding where to use it.
Well,
Because
you know
we
what? This
love
was
it.
this was my number one freak out decision. It took me like forever to pull the plug, and then I'm so happy I did. But this was my major dilemma.
Because of what?
Well, because the problem is in my line of work, I asked when people would come in, I would ask their opinion because I get lots of designers coming into the showroom, and so I would sort of ask people sporadically what they thought, and sort of people were like, nah, too strong, nah, and everyone had a different opinion, and so I kind of wavered back and forth, and then ultimately I just decided that I loved it and I went for it. So
I love it.
I'm
It's
happy.
bold, it's graphic,
Yeah.
modern, but it has a tribal vibe.
Well, I see. I love everything tribal, so that's what it came down to. So we just
Me
went.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we know that about each other. Now, this
Yeah.
cover, which was your previous place, is one of my all-time favorite covers.
Thank you.
I loved this room. But it's funny, when you moved, I thought, this house was a little grown up for you at the time with your young family.
Yeah, it
And
was. Yeah.
the house you're in now feels more like you.
I have to say, I, especially now that we've been in our house for so long, I couldn't be like, I love my house. Like it is, I mean, that house was an incredible home, and it was like grand and amazing. And I feel so lucky to have lived there, but this is like my true home. Like
Okay, why do you love it so much? Tell us.
you know what, I've realized that I mean, I've always had these like the beliefs that your home should be the place where you feel the most comfortable. And it really, especially now when you're sort of disconnected from so many things, I think it's just so important that you are surrounded by things that make you happy and make you feel kind of comfortable. So to me, like that's what this house has really.
So the other house was more of a show place.
Yeah.
It was more polished,
Yeah, definitely.
refined,
Definitely.
and minimal. And this house is comfy, cozy,
Yes.
layered.
Yes.
So you're in fabrics and rugs. That's your thing.
Yeah.
That's your
Yeah.
business, Y&Co.
Yeah.
And you come by it honestly because it used to be a family business, which
Yeah.
then morphed into what you doing your own thing. And when I think of you, I think of tribal. I think of young, fresh prints, color. And wow, your timing is good, Ali, because everybody's into it now.
Well, it's only taken, let's say, I started Y&Co 15 years ago, which is crazy. And I started doing the fabric pretty much, I think it was like the second year I got Raoul Textiles, which was like a big thing. And it's taken about 10 years for people to kind of really
catch up.
Yeah.
And now you can't open a magazine without seeing a fabulous print used somewhere in a room.
Good. This is what I want to hear. This is great.
Well, it's true. And for me, when I'm doing a design job, the fabric and the rugs are my jumping off points.
I have to say, I just think that you don't have to do a lot. Like, I mean, this is bold, the curtains, but you don't, I mean, you could have like pillows, you could have one chair, like your carpets add texture and warmth, and then you layer it with the fabrics, and it just, I don't know, to me, I mean, this is my other thing that I like to preach about is that to me, having something handmade, there's nothing that can bring more warmth and soul into a house than something that is made by someone's hands. So that
Absolutely.
is kind of where that's my design sort of aesthetic and beliefs and values and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
So,
and if something is machine made to look like handmade, forget it. It's not the same.
It doesn't quite.
You've got to have the imperfections of handmade.
Yeah.
Will you show us some things in your room?
Sure. Well, okay. I'm trying to make you not too nauseous when we swing this around.
So where are we?
So right now we're in our living room, family room. We don't have a formal living room per se. So we have this room. I don't know, can you see that properly?
Perfectly.
Okay, so these are examples. Like, so these are some pillows that I got from the showroom. The long one in the corner, that's one of my sister's pillows that she does. It's a collection she does called the Zero Waste, which I am a full proponent of. So she takes like waste fabrics in the fashion industry and she makes stuff out of them. And then, I don't know, we're just, you know what, on our bookshelves we have things that we love, books that we love, family pictures. This shelf over here is, we've got a jar of shells that we found. We go to Maine every summer, so this is like my happy shelf here with driftwood that we've collected and shells and our photo books that we made from our trips. And then as you can see, we have a whole bunch of, family photos of, everyone in my family. And that's the stuff that to me just makes me happy. So, I think it's nothing, to me, nothing has to be perfect. It's just the things that give you joy.
So let's talk about the design of your kitchen, because it might be old hat to you, but it has some really exciting design elements.
Yes, I do. Okay, so this is the other room. I think I've made 54 consecutive dinners because I'm the only one in my family that cooks. So we have spent a lot of time in this room, and I have to say I love it. So Matthew, my husband, is a builder, and let me put you down here for a second.
Yeah, that's good.
So we had a kind of game plan. We knew we wanted a wood kitchen. And we had gone to Pinterest and clipped a lot of photos and kind of realized that was kind of the general theme. And I thought I wanted maybe like a walnut kitchen, or I don't know. We weren't totally sure, but we went to Monsoor Flooring. And it just they have the most stunning stuff. And they had this massive, big piece of white oak that it was just a full sheet. And so Matthew and I both looked at it and we're like, oh my God, this is it. So we ended up doing the whole kitchen around this wood that we weren't really kind of thinking we were going to do, but when we saw it, we fell in love with it. And so that's kind of what drove the initial start of it. And then, I'll swing it to the other side here.
So Ali, it's probably European white oak.
Yeah, this is what this is. So it's solid. It's crazy. I mean, it's not a veneer. It's solid wood. And then we kind of launched from there. Mazen Abdallah from Mazen Studio, he helped us with our house and he helped us with the church. And so I think it was his idea, or maybe Matthew's. I think it was Mazen's, or both of them. The black mullion cabinets, and then the idea to run the backsplash through.
Open your cupboard so we can see what you're talking about. Running the backsplash all the way up to form the back of the cabinets. And it's a subway pattern. That is a beautiful detail.
Well, that was Madison's idea, I have to say. So, we're like a good team. And then we have like the stuff that we use every day. So it's our everyday plates. I have like plates from my mother-in-law that she didn't want anymore. We have those on the top. And then I have all my cookbooks as I do a lot of cooking. And again, we have a family. Nothing is too pristine, I have to say, as you can probably tell. And this is just how we live.
Can you move the screen so we can see your kitchen?
So it's all built in there, and then we'll turn you this way.
Okay. Neat light fixtures.
Oh, those were my IKEA get in the car and run fast. It was like the bargain of the century, these lights.
Those are great.
And then this is our cook area, and I have to say we entertain a lot. So I have two ovens, which I have to say is the best thing I've ever done.
And did you show us your dining room table towards your table?
And then this is our dining room.
And you have the Wishbone chairs?
We have the Wishbone chairs, which there's two things that I covered in pretty much my whole life, my whole adult life, I should say. The Wishbone chairs, which are here, and then these chairs, I coveted. These chairs I wanted forever. So those were our two things that I kind of pushed into the equation. And then this is our entrance.
Love that. Beautifully. That's a Susanne upholstering that bench, isn't it?
So That I actually got, I just ordered that one day on eBay, to be honest. And I got a big Suzanne, and then I took it and had it upholstered for and made into the bench.
I love
so
that.
That was cool. So this is where we can see I have a big tote bag, and we have baskets everywhere because we have a lot of hats and scarves and gloves and baseball.
And you love baskets. How many kids do you have?
I have 2 kids. So we've got skateboards in the front and baseball bats and footballs and a lot of shoes.
But you've decorated in a way that it doesn't matter. You know, it all fits together.
Well, thank you. So this is our, can you even see that?
What's on the runner? What's on the
Okay,
stair?
so this is another thing that brings me total happiness. This is, again, one of my sister's runners. And we had it in the church in the hallway, but it was I think the hallway was like 35 feet long.
Okay, Ali, let's tell our viewers, when you say the church, you mean
yes, our old house, sorry.
your old house, which is a conversion
yes.
of an old church
yes.
that became a development project, and you lived in part of it.
Yes, exactly. So we had this runner in our old house, and it was, when we moved, it was much longer than our current house. So I decided to cut it and put it on the stairs. So
it's very interesting.
Thank you. And then this is a fun.
I love the runner. Okay, the runner is great.
This is a vintage runner. And then we're going into my room. So this is my bedroom. And again, can you see? We did a fun gallery.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So that was turned, I actually hung that myself. I was very proud of myself. And then these 2 pink chairs were actually my parents. They were in my living room growing up. And so I had them reupholstered. And I've had them in a living room. We've had them in our den. And now we have them in our bedroom. And then what else can I show you? This is pretty much it for our bedroom. And we have, this is our, I don't know if you can see that at all.
I can see that niche.
These doors lead into our bathroom, but this is kind of our dressing room, and we have a big photograph. It's kind of just where we keep all our stuff. And then, okay. So this is Annie's room. So this is.
Oh, hi, Annie.
And this is her cute room that I love.
Very cute.
Yeah, so.
Very cute.
Room. Lots of pink. And then I'll take you upstairs.
Good.
Okay. This is where Charlie has, I don't know where he is. Oh, he's doing some homework. That's good. All right, you want to say hi?
Hi, Charlie.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Hi.
Good that you're doing homework.
Yeah, that's not our, the homeschooling has been a bit of a, not our forte. But anyway, this is Charlie's room.
I like your 2 beds, one for you and one for a sleepover.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's fun curtains.
And is that like a map of the world on the wall?
Yes.
Very
so we did the map of the World Wallpaper, which is
I love it. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I realize in homeschooling how little I know. So we've been doing geography. I've been learning again. Like math and geography, not my strength. And those are the major rooms of our house.
It's fantastic. So let's go downstairs. I will have a few questions I must find the answers to.
Okay.
From the woman who understands pattern. First, I want to know, is it so hard to find vintage runners and vintage rugs?
Oh, I don't know. I would like some more. I mean, I guess because there's a limited supply, right?
Yeah,
so
and they're so popular.
Yeah, they are definitely popular. I mean, I am dying to go to Morocco. I've yet to go there. I've
not been either. Can I go with you?
Yes, I would love it.
I would love it too. It's on my bucket list. I need to go.
I know, me too. When this is all when people can
Michelle
travel
says
again.
we should go to Marrakesh. He's been there many times. He
I'm
says
dying
Marrakesh.
to go. I wanted to
Dying
go
to-
for my birthday actually, but anyway, I didn't go. But I did go to India last year, which was incredible. So they have pieces there, but I didn't have the time to really, you have to really dedicate time to find them.
Listen, this has been really fun.
Well, thank you. I'm always flattered that you invite me, and it's been lovely to tour you guys around.
Oh, but I love your place.
Thank you.
Love, love, love. And I love your aesthetic and
Thank you.
the tribal rugs and the geometric prints and the layers. It's all touches my heart. It's what I love.
The utmost compliment, so thank you.
So stay safe, and we'll be seeing each other in the showroom as soon as we're out.
And in Morocco.
Marrakesh, you and me. Let's do it. Oh, to go with you would be the best.
I would be so overwhelmed because I would be like wanting to buy everything.
Oh yeah. Well, that's okay.
Yeah. But I'll see you hopefully in the showroom when we reopen.
You totally will. Thank you, Ali.
Be well. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you to Matthew. Bye.